And welcome back. Our News Talk guest this morning, Pastor Rick Andrew from the Redeemer Church here in North Utica. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us in, Gary.
And I know you have a big trophy right here. Can you actually hold it? Is it too heavy to hold up?
Well, it might take two guys, but that is the Redeemer Cup.
And that's the reward for winning the Redeemer Cup tournament coming up next weekend.
Exactly right.
And this is the third year, right?
This is the third year that we're doing it, and it's such a fun event. You know, soccer is kind of an international language, and we have such an international community. So the Redeemer Cup is put together. It's the Mohawk Valley's premier soccer event, and we have teams that they come from all over the world, from Asia and Africa and Europe and Latin America. But all of the players are residents right here in Oneida County. So it's about soccer, and the soccer action is pretty intense. A lot of games, even the playoffs, are decided by 1 point and overtime and penalty shootouts.
Right.
But really, it's a community event. You know, it's designed to bring people together, to build relationships, and to get to know our neighbors.
And it's quite a spectacle seeing all the flags of all the nations parading down. It looks like a mini Olympics.
And that's the kind of the feel that we're trying to do for our opening ceremony, which I would just love to invite everyone to come out. That's at 10 o'clock. On Saturday morning, next Saturday, and we have the special speakers who will come just to greet the crowd. The mayor is going to be there. Actually, Hamdi Ulukaya, himself an immigrant who founded Chobani, he's going to be there and greet the people. Chobani is one of our sponsors, and also Adirondack Bank. They're returning as our premier sponsor this year, so we really appreciate their investment in this event as well.
And there was that cup right there. I know all these teams really get into this tournament. Soccer is such a huge sport around the world, even so much more than it is right here. Do you find that when these folks come over here that all they're thinking about is soccer? Let's get involved?
Yeah. Most of them aren't into basketball or football or baseball too much, but they love soccer. And soccer is actually growing in popularity in our country as we're seeing too. And so I think that's helped to generate interest from the community. We had more than 1,000 spectators both days last year who came, and
wow.
we're hoping for a good turnout this year. One thing is that soccer is the vehicle, but really we want to make this a free, fun family event. So we've got lots of food. We're going to have music and live cultural presentations. You know, we have a Jim O'Looney's Irish band is going to be there. We've got a Somali band to dance. We've got a group doing a musical dance number from the Mohawk Valley Latino Association. And then we've got lots of performers, local performers, like Coco the Clown and Doug the Bubble Guy. We've got the illusionist Leon Etienne. We've got the Utica Zoomobiles coming down. And then on Sunday afternoon, we have several guys from the Rochester Rhinos who are coming out to do a free clinic, a free soccer clinic for kids during the playoff round. That's
nice. And I know that this is the third year, but it seems, I've been to the past two, but it seems like it's grown pretty quickly.
It has grown, and we're thrilled about that, obviously.
And I know our own Bill Worden takes part, right?
He is there. He's going to be the master of ceremonies for for the opening ceremony. Yes, he is.
And you said you had some new things this year that were coming up different from last year.
Yeah, well, some of the new things are the teams. Actually, the Refugee Center is going to be fielding a team from their staff.
Oh, wow.
We're excited about that. We appreciate them so much. We think they do great work in our community, and we have a lot of respect for them. We've actually also got a new team representing the Polish community in Utica. A lot of these immigrant groups, they're relatively recent arrivals in Utica. But having the Polish team there, I think, sends a great message. It reminds us of the truth that, in one sense, we're all immigrants. Your ancestors, at least some of them, came from Italy.
Right.
My great-grandfather, Andrew, he came from Scotland. But we all came from somewhere. And so, in one sense, we're all immigrants.
That's for sure. And let's give folks the details. It's free, right?
Absolutely free. And it's this coming weekend, June 2nd and 3rd, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, it all kicks off at 10 o'clock, 10 in the morning, with our opening ceremony. And then on Sunday, the playoff round starts at noon, and the closing ceremony will be at 5 o'clock.
So perfect to come out to get things started, to get